Mark Awesome Adventure!
Mark Awesome Adventure!
Mark's Awesome Adventure!
Perfect. Hi everybody, welcome to my channel. My name's Mark. Thanks for all those people who are liking and subscribing out there. I really do appreciate that. That helps me out a lot. Today I am in Siem Reap, Cambodia. This place is really awesome. It has still a lot of the architecture is still like French colonial. So it gives a really classy style to it. Mix that with Buddhist style, Buddhist architecture, and you have a lot of really cool looking architecture here. Hey, let me tell you about my experience coming here. When I was first coming to Siem Reap, I was first crossing the border into Cambodia. Before I did that, I watched a lot of videos about Siem Reap, so I knew what to expect. And most of the videos that I saw, they talk about is scam this and scam that and scam this and scam that. I was in the Philippines for a couple of years, so I know how to gauge a threat assessment of an area. And so I was ready. I was ready for anything. As a matter of fact, I said, okay, I'm up for an adventure. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the first person who asks me if I need a ride. I'm gonna say yes. That was my plan. So I says first person who asks me if I need a ride, I'm gonna say yes. That was my plan. So coming across the border, I come through customs. As soon as I get out of customs, there's this guy with no teeth, and he's got a white hat that says VIP okay. And he asked me if I need a ride. He says, my friend, he's got a bus. You need a ride? I said, yeah. yes. Okay, so where I wound up in was I wound up on a VIP bus, a night bus going to Siem Reap. And that's another thing I wanted to mention. Most of the videos that are out there that are about Cambodia crossing the border from Bangkok to Siem Reap are they take the morning train coming to Cambodia. I went from Pattaya. I left Pattaya at 9 a.m. I got to Bangkok at 12:30, and I got a mini bus from Pattaya to Mochit. They dropped me off at Mochit, which was cool because that's the It's got a subway there and a SkyTrain. So I asked a couple of questions and they said you got to take the subway to get to the train station. So, and that's really cool. That's a really cool route if you're coming from Pattaya and you're coming to Cambodia. You want to take the little minibus that's right by Central Plaza. And it cost me 200 baht. They dropped me off at Mo Chit. I jumped up subway from Mo Chit to the train, right to the train station. I come up out of the subway, boom, right there's the train station. And I made it there by 12:30. I got on the minibus at 9 o'clock. And so as soon as I got to the train station, I was like, oh man, I'm gonna have to be here for like 12, 14 hours waiting for the next train. So I went up to the window and I was like, when's the next train going to Cambodia? And he says, 13:05, which was 1:05 p.m. And I said, is the immigration's gonna be open when I get there? Because I'm not gonna get there till 5:30 at night. He said, yeah, immigration's open all night long over there. I said, okay, give me a ticket. So he gave me a ticket, 48 baht. And I rode the 1 o'clock train in the afternoon, got off at the train at 5:30 in the evening, and then went into the Cambodian border. I went through the Thai border, then went through the Cambodian border, and everything was fine. I mean, I was sweating bullets coming through the Cambodian border. I thought they were gonna ask me all kinds of questions because they might have thought I was nervous. I was sweating because I was nervous. I was sweating because of the heat. The heat is just unbelievable. And but the customs people in Cambodia are really cool. They helped me out getting my visa and everything, and I got my visa and I got through there. And then I met the guy with the little white VIP hat, said VIP okay, and said, yeah, okay, I need a ride, let's go. And he put me on it took about an hour to coordinate the ride, but he put me on a VIP bus to Siem Reap, a night bus. And that's the point I was gonna make. A lot of people in Cambodia are more nocturnal because it's hot during the daytime, man. So you're crossing the border at 12:30 in the afternoon. You take the morning train from Bangkok, you get off the train like in the afternoon. Everybody's sleeping in Cambodia because it's hot, man. So that's why you're not finding any buses. When I came across the border in Cambodia at 6:30, 7 o'clock at night, the town was buzzing. There was buses all over the place. So that's the point I want to make. You can't do things backwards to the way the people live. You have to do it in accordance with the way the people live if you want things to go smoothly. And so yeah, I got across the border. There was buses everywhere. They put me on a VIP bus. I laid down all the way to Siem Reap. And that was my experience from taking the first guy that asked me if I wanted a ride coming across the border. So there's your scam situation. I think a lot of it is what people expect is gonna happen. What you expect happens. And I was expecting, I was ready for anything, but I was expecting the best, and the best happened. So that's something that you can take from that. Siem Reap has so much style and so much class. I believe the infrastructure here in Siem Reap is able to handle as much tourism as Pattaya. From what I've seen, there's a lot of abandoned places here, abandoned hotels, abandoned shopping malls. This place has the infrastructure right now to handle as much tourism as Pattaya. And I think it could. I don't know what the reason was. Maybe COVID kicked it down so bad that every place had to close. But Siem Reap has got a lot of style. That's what I like the most about it, is it's got a lot of style and a lot of class. And this is an old river mill. Obviously it's not working anymore, but it's cool as a decoration anyways. And this river is definitely a cool little place. But one thing I want to say about Cambodia in general is that it's hot, man. If you're coming to Cambodia, you need to get a face towel. I would bring it before you come, because when I came across through customs, it seemed like it was 20 degrees hotter as soon as I came across into Cambodia. There was no, because when I was in Pattaya, there was cool breeze coming off the beach, off the ocean. There's no ocean here for a long ways away, so the heat here is like Las Vegas heat or like Tecate, Mexico heat. So it's a drier heat because you don't have the humidity from the coming off the ocean, from the breeze coming off the ocean. You don't have the breeze coming off the ocean. So if you're coming here, get a face towel. You're gonna need one. And another thing is stay out of the sun. When it's 12 noon, you don't want to be walking around because you'll get heat exhaustion so fast you won't know what happened. The people in Las Vegas know what I'm talking about. It's like 100-degree hot here. Sometimes it's the end of April now, and I can't believe how hot it is. It's just unbelievably hot. But we haven't had any rain in like a couple of months. It might have rained like 1 or 2 times in the last couple months in this area, in this region. So I don't know what's up with the weather. They're getting flooding over in Dubai, but here we don't have a drop. So just heed my warning about the heat. You're gonna need a hat. Don't bring any dark clothes. You want to wear light clothes because dark clothes absorb heat. And if you're walking around in the sunshine, you're gonna get heat exhaustion if you're walking around in the heat here in Cambodia. This place has a nice cool little river over here, and that makes it really relaxing. But one thing I noticed is they don't have any boats going up and down the river. They have a picture of a boat right there, but I have not seen one boat going up and down the river. And I don't know why. This place could be like Venice. You know how Venice takes and gives the tourist rides up and down the river? Somebody's really literally missing the boat. They could be giving boat rides up and down the river, but they're not doing that. And there's no floating market in this area either. You got to drive like 20 minutes away to get to a floating market. So I think they have a lot they could do here with this river, but they're not doing it. Okay, let's talk about the coffee situation, because you guys know I like coffee. I've been drinking a lot of 7-Eleven coffee because 7-Eleven offers coffee at a really decent price. I think here they charge about $1.75 for their large coffee. But there's only one main 7-Eleven in the main part of town. I talked to the girls at the 7-Eleven and asked them how many 7-Elevens they have here in Siem Reap, and she said 4, but I haven't seen any of the other ones. I don't know where they're at. I drove up and down all over the roads. I've only seen one, and that's in the main area of town. And my hotel is right down the street from the 7-Eleven, so I'm good. But they have a lot of American-style coffee shops here. They have Starbucks here. And I've seen a lot of copycat coffee shops that get the Starbucks style. It's not so much like Thailand. They have Cafe Amazon that still do the Dixie cups of coffee. But Cambodian people, I see, they do larger cups of coffee than they do in Thailand. So I don't think you'll have as much of a problem with the coffee situation here as in Thailand. And I've also seen bagel shops, but I think that is because of the French influence that has had on Cambodia. They still like all that kind of stuff. They like bread. And when I was some of the first interactions I had with Cambodian people were in San Diego. All the Cambodians own all the donut shops. So yeah, they like to do the bread, and they have lots of different bread shops. So that's something really cool about Siem Reap too. Okay, I want to show you where this bagel place is, because this is really cool. And the area it's in is like the Beverly Hills of Cambodia. I'm serious. Any millionaire in the world could come here and be comfortable. All the way around this place has got, well, that's a hospital, but those are apartments over there, and Anchor Village is right over there. You can't see it because it's got a wall around it, and the outside of the place looks like a jungle, but they got little cottages that are really nice. And all these hotels here are really nice. And this is New York Bagels. And again, oh, there's the street signs. I'll zoom in on the street sign here in a minute, but I just want to show you the store, because there's not that many bagel shops here in Siem Reap. So if you like bagels, you definitely want to remember where this place is at. And they got some really good stuff. See in there. Okay, the bagel shop's right there, and this is the street sign right there. And here's the other street. right here. So now you know where this place is at. And like I say, there's not that many bagel shops in this area, so you want to remember where this place is at. This is the market area. It's not really the night market, but it's also open at nighttime. But this is, they call it the old market. But this is where you're gonna find a lot of good snacks and stuff. I just got these snacks. These are like rice cakes. I just bought them at that market over there. And I come over here and sit on the shade on the bridge by the river. So that's what I'm talking about. This place is really classy like that. You can do a lot of really cool things. Get a cheap coffee from 7-Eleven, get some rice cakes. I love this stuff. Hey, this is one of the only 7-Elevens I've seen in Siem Reap. Although she says there's like 4 of them. I've seen copycat 7-Elevens that are like Cambodian 7-Elevens, but this is the only 7-Eleven that I've seen since I've been here. And I've been walking around quite a few places. I want to talk about this street right here. It's right by the 7-Eleven. So you can use the 7-Eleven as a landmark. This is one of the coolest streets in the area, in my opinion. Except for all the noise from the trucks. But aside from that, what you got down here that's cool is you got some restaurants that are really reasonably priced. And the people in them are really cool. So a lot of people come down here to hang out because the beer prices are cheaper. Hi, how you doing? I'll think about it. I'm just shopping around right now. But if you can see, the beer prices here are 50 cents for beer. And then they got all the prices marked in dollars, which is handy. Because Cambodia uses dollars, but I don't recommend using dollars because it makes your life more complicated. But all these restaurants down here have something special in each one of them that make it unique. This is another good place. See, 50 cents. And they got a smoothie shop here too. I'm not going to recommend any particular hotel on the street, but I will say this is where you want to pick a hotel. And the reason why is because the prices on this street are going to be more reasonably priced. You're going to be near a lot of decent restaurants, and it's going to make your life a whole lot easier if you get a hotel on this street. So, and there's lots to choose from. This is another hotel. But just look at Google Maps and see how much you want to pay, and that's the way I pick my hotels. But all the way down this road is nice little cheap bars and nice reasonably priced restaurants. And as I mentioned before, they do have Starbucks here. Yeah, the only thing is watch this tile. This tile is super slippery. You can ski on it. So be real careful with this tile. One thing I wanted to say about Siem Reap in particular is that it kicks Thailand's butt as far as computers is concerned. There's dozens of computer stores all over Siem Reap. I've seen at least 2 Asus stores, and that's an Acer, and this is another computer store I just showed you, and I'll show you some more later on. But if you are into computers like I am, that's a big plus for Siem Reap, because Thailand didn't have that. I mean, even in Bangkok, their computer selection and the stuff that they had, even in their computer stores in downtown Bangkok, were weak. It was real weak. These guys are strong. They got all the latest graphics cards and everything in their computer stores. So you should check that out. This is one of the main roads going north. And I think if you take this far enough, you can even go to Angkor Wat. I'm not sure about that, but I know this is one of the main roads going north. and there's a lot of stuff on this road. This is where there's grocery stores and all kinds of stuff over here. See, there's an Anchor Tech computer. See, there's another computer store. That's what I'm saying. Compared to Thailand, Cambodia is just kicking Thailand's butt in the computer area. And I used to be, a long time ago, Thailand used to have whole malls full of computer stuff. But now, Thailand is super weak on computers. I don't know what's happening. They used to make the hard drives and the computer screens and everything in Thailand, but now they can't even stock their stores with stuff. I don't understand what's going on with Thailand, but Cambodia is not making that mistake. Cambodia is jumping totally on top of it. Look, there's another Acer store. We haven't even walked a block. And then there's right next door is an Asus. Yeah, right there. There's an Acer and Asus shop, and I've seen 4 Asus shops since I've been here. And here's another City Tech computer, and this is in walking distance from my hotel in Siem Reap. That was not even possible in Pattaya. I could walk around all day. I'm lucky if I find one computer store. In the malls only. That's the only place you see a computer store in Thailand. But here, walking down the street, you see store after store after store. See right there, there's a computer shop right there. And then right over here is an Asus shop. So you got an Asus shop right there. And we haven't even walked a block. I think we already spotted 4 or 3 Asus shops. And lots of other computer stores. So you can definitely say that Siem Reap is not low tech. Siem Reap is high tech. They got lots of computer stores, and if you're into computers and you need something like a graphics card, they don't have many PCs, so they're not that up to date. But they do have the older stuff, and they do have all kinds of different graphics cards and stuff like that. So you can find what you need, and all kinds of different laptops. And there's a cell phone shop. They got 2 or 3 cell phone shops. I wasn't paying too close of attention when I first got here, and I walked all the way down the road to get my SIM card. They have people like who do money exchange and stuff, and they sell SIM cards on the side, or they'll have bus service and they sell SIM cards on the side. But I went to a smart store. I went inside the store to get a SIM card. I usually do that when I travel because I'm not really sure what they're selling me when they sell me a card on the street. So that's why I went to a store. This looks like a jungle, but it's actually a very classy coffee shop. And this is what I'm talking about. Almost everywhere you go, there's style and class everywhere here. For all those out there who might be vegetarians, this is a vegetarian restaurant. And like I say, classy and stylish, just like every place else in Siem Reap. It's just style everywhere you look. Donuts in Siem Reap. Look at the style and class of this place. It's just amazing. Okay, on this side of the street, all the way up and down the river, you got all kinds of really cool, like little bars. And they open in the morning. And that's Hard Rock Cafe down there, I think. Oh no, it's on the other side. I think Hard Rock Cafe is up this way. Anyways, yeah, Hard Rock Cafe is up this way. But there's little nice bars and coffee shops all up and down the river on this side, because it's a really cool place to sit and relax. Okay, since I've been here in Siem Reap, most of the people I've met have been really nice. I haven't had too many problems. I had a couple of restaurants charge me a little bit too much, but that happened to me even in Thailand. So, but that's nothing serious. And I talked to a lot of tuk-tuk drivers, and I actually found me one good tuk-tuk driver that took me around. He showed me the killing fields, and then took me to another Buddhist temple, and then to a military war museum. He spent the whole day driving me around, and he only wanted to charge me $5, but I gave him 15 because he spent a whole lot of time with me, driving me around to a whole bunch of different places and telling me about stuff. So yeah, I give him 15 bucks, and he's been a good friend since then. So that's a good deal, is you find somebody that you like. I found a tuk-tuk guy that had a really nice tuk-tuk. He had it all decked out and fixed up, so he had pride in his tuk-tuk, and I felt that says a lot about a person's personality. So that's when I walked up to him and asked him if he wanted to take me around, and ever since then, you know, now I got somebody I can go to if ever I want to take me someplace, because I already know the guy already. I spent half the day with him. So that's a good way to do it, is you find somebody that you can build a relationship with, and then you don't have to take just any random tuk-tuk. And they'll be ready for you anytime you're ready, believe me. Another thing, another characterization I want to make about Siem Reap in general is first day I got here, I met two girls from the UK. I had breakfast, and I met them while I was having breakfast. And there's no beer laws here like there is in Thailand. So you can drink beer anytime you want to drink beer over here. And so I got through having breakfast, and I started drinking beer with these girls, and wound up going around to a couple of different bars, drinking beer all day. I got home, I looked at my wallet, I only spent $10. I was like, how is that even possible? I bought breakfast, I must have had at least 8 beers, and only spent $10. The beer here during happy hour in some of the restaurants on this side of the river are only 50 cents. The big bars charge 75 cents for half hour for the cheap beer, for draft beer. So that's one characterization I want to make about Siem Reap. You could get drunk and eat a bunch of food and still not spend that much money. It's really cool in that way. The hotel I'm staying at right now, I'm only spending $15 a night. I don't usually recommend hotels when I'm doing my videos, because I don't want to recommend a hotel and then have a bunch of people not like the place that I recommend. I know how people are about hotels, because I used to work in a hotel, and you get a lot of crazy people coming in hotels. So I'm not going to recommend any hotels, because I know how people are that go to hotels, and if I don't want to get involved in that, I'm done with that business already. So that's why I don't recommend hotels. But the hotel I'm staying at right now is owned by a bunch of Indian guys, but I worked for Indian guys half my life in the hotel industry, and they're only charging me $15 a night, so I'm doing okay with the hotel situation. This place kind of reminds me of Georgia, because the heat is, well, the heat in Georgia is cooler than this, but the style, the classy style of the buildings and everything, like they have French colonial style architecture, and that combined with the Buddhist architecture, this place is really classy. Let me take you around and show you what I'm talking about. But it reminds me a lot of, because the architecture in Georgia is a lot like the architecture here. So let me just take you around and show you what I'm talking about. Look at these lampposts. These lampposts are really cool. And the bridges are really cool. Siem Reap even has a Hard Rock Cafe. This is a really pretty shopping mall that's almost abandoned. It's got the bank is still here, but this is a pretty large place, and it's completely abandoned. And this is one of the things I was talking about, is that this place has the infrastructure right now to handle as many tourists as Pattaya. All the buildings are empty, but if there was that many tourists here, all these buildings would be full. See, look at how many shops you can put in this place. It's an entire shopping mall, completely empty except for the bank. Okay, no BS. If you want some ice cream, I mean some real ice cream, you're not gonna find it in any of the grocery stores over here. These guys make it up fresh every day, and it's absolutely outstanding. So I'm gonna go in here and I'm gonna show you where this is, the place right here. But I'm gonna go in here and show you this place because it's outrageous. I like some ice cream. You guys have the freshest ice cream anywhere. You guys make this every day, huh?
Every day.
Yeah, see, she said every day. Okay, they also have pastries if you guys like pastries. But this place is #1. As far as the ice cream, I have not found any place that's better. This is the best. Okay, so here's what I got for $1.25, which is not bad. But this is real homemade ice cream, so that's what I'm saying. If you guys go into all these other stores, the grocery stores and stuff, trying to get ice cream, and even the place where they put the little shaved ice cream in the cup, they're just trying to see how much ice cream they can get in. They're trying to shave it and curl it to make it so that you're not getting very much ice cream in the cup. This is real ice cream. You're getting the real deal, and it's homemade, and I just told you where to get it. Okay, for those who are worried about the ATMs here in Siem Reap, they have these little booths with ATMs from every bank in here. You can pick your bank, whatever bank you want to withdraw from. You can pick your bank and use that bank. This is the one I use, but you can pick whatever bank you want. What I do recommend is do not withdraw dollars. And the reason why I say that is because it's only going to cause you problems. If the ATM spits out $1 that has a mark on it, it's no good. And you got to go to the bank to correct the problem. If you withdraw real, you're not going to have any problems. So why create problems for yourself? Just withdraw real. guys know I like oysters. These are only $7.50 for these. And the satay chicken was only $3. The beer was 50 cents. And I got all these spices here. That's one of the beautiful things about this place. I got really amazing Panang curry with rice and my 50-cent beer. This is how you beat the heat. I just taught somebody who never even heard of the word pina colada how to make a pina colada. And it's perfect, man. I should become a bartender. Yeah.